Is back to sell our wonderful curved, and you can barely tell that it's curved,
right?
Because it's so slight. This is our 4K Ultra TV by Samsung, and Samsung is the #1 brand when it comes to TVs. So I love that we have this because every time I look at I can never get tired of this presentation because the color is so vibrant. It's like you're right there.
And that's what we want.
Right there.
We can't always get to the nice chapels and, you know, travel to Europe all the time or be on the football field. But when you have this beautiful, elegant when it's even turned off because Samsung really gives you style in terms of functionality, but it's the picture that we all want. And so you started off with the Samsung name. It's true, it's the #1 name here at HSN, #1 name nationwide the last 13 years.
Wow.
Not just the last year, but the last 13. And let's be real, over 13 years, technology has evolved, yet Samsung's been on the forefront, giving us a lot of modern conveniences, little things that make it just a more user-friendly experience, and that's what you're gonna have. Because think of this too, we get TVs can be an investment, but you don't have them for one weekend or for one winter season or, you know, flu season or football season. You have it for years. So if you break down whatever you're paying today over like 10 years, so worth it. So the #1 name, the #1 spec everyone is really wanting is 4K technology. You've probably heard about it, but in case you want to break it down, let me just tell you what that means. High definition is about 2 million pixels, and that's what a lot of us have still at home. When you go to 4K, it quadruples the number of pixels. So you just see the sky, it's not one color, it's many different colors. So you're going from 2 million pixels to 8 million pixels.
8 million pixels,
and it's just a future-proof purchase because more content every day is coming online in 4K. Whether it's sporting events, whether it's, you know, our primetime series. Do you know most of our TV shows and movies are actually shot in 4K? But they have to dumb them down for our cable boxes. Have to dumb them down for streaming. Not anymore. So you're getting vivid color, and because you're going Samsung, you have an upscaling opportunity. And what does that mean? The picture engine on the inside can take standard older footage, like Friends, filmed in the 90s, and can up-convert it. So make it crisper and more vivid. And then once we get that vivid image, it comes down to the color. So not all color is created equal. So there's HDR, your high dynamic range, and then there's your standard color. Your standard color is about 8 crayons in the crayon box, right? But when you kick it up to high dynamic range, you're getting the 64 pack of crayons with the sharpener and more shades. Not just more yellows and reds, but more shades of red, more shades of yellow. And you can see how it's not as washed out, it's more vibrant, but also it's more realistic. That's how it is seen and supposed to be seen by us at home. So the picture quality, the pixels, the #1 name is great. And you mentioned the curve.
It's just so slight.
When I walked in here tonight, I thought they put out the wrong TV. I'm like, no, it's curved because it is very subtle.
And isn't it curved kind of like your eye? Like it mimics that, right?
So the curve is important for 2 reasons. One, it mimics the curvature of your eye, so there's really no bad angle in the room. But also it mimics what we have in the theaters. If you go to the theater and you get stuck on the aisle, you still have a good seat, right? It's still worth 14 bucks. But it's because those screens are curved. So now with this curved screen, and it's very subtle, you can still wall mount it, but more importantly, it's not a bad seat in the house. So, you know, if mom's, you know, at the edge of the couch because she got down to the movie late, she's still gonna have a great seat. You're gonna have a good seat, but it's also more cinematic that way.
It's like when you get this television home that every day you have a movie theater experience. And I want to tell you right here, this is the 55-inch, and it qualifies for 12 months of VIP financing. Not 9 months, but 12 months. So that's absolutely fascinating. So for the 55-inch, it is $58.33 for you to own this television. Just $58.33 every month for 12 months, interest-free. And then the 65-inch, which is right behind me, is $83.33. So you see the 65-inch? And the 65-inch, it is the very first time we've offered it for under $1,000. So this is the lowest price that we've offered, the 55-inch and the 65-inch. So let me go over the pricing. So the 55-inch is $699.95. Just in October, we had it at $739. So this is, you know, we're in the holiday stretch here, so we're offering our best deal. So take advantage of it. So $69.99 for your 55-inch, and then $999 for your 65-inch, and both qualify for that 9-month VIP financing. So this, I'm sorry, your 12 months, I got that in my head because we've had 9 months before, so we've even stepped it up a notch. 12 months of VIP financing. So you really can flex your dollar. So if you want to do the 12 months, you can do that because that's going to give you your lowest price. You can also do it on our 6 Flex Pay as well. But I would take advantage of the 12-month VIP financing because it's just incredible for you. Like you said, you're not going to have this just for this holiday season. You keep a television like this 5-10 years.
Right.
I mean, how often do we really change technology? I mean, the 4K, this is the creme de la creme to get right now.
It's the creme de la creme in terms of 4K, in terms of the name. That curve is only because you're getting it from Samsung. A few housekeeping issues real quick. It has 3 HDMI ports, 2 USB ports, has 20 watts of Dolby digital audio, so we have big audio for that big screen experience.
Are we gonna hear the sound?
You want some sound?
Let's hear the sound.
Crank up some sound. I mean, you want those big booming voices, whether it's music, whether it's action. Actually, I can cut back to a clip where we'll get a lot of action. See if I can cut back. Gonna control. Oh, I turned up the TV behind you.
Oh, okay. Do you want us to go over here?
Well, we
to
can stay right here.
65 inch?
But more importantly, when you walk away with better audio, better picture, it's a better movie experience all the time.
It is.
And that's really what we want. And you were mentioning before the 55 versus the 65. I got to tell you a few quick things about that too. Because what happens is, at the end of the day, this is a 55-inch big screen experience. That's on the diagonal. It's only 48 inches wide. It's 48.7 inches wide. That's 4 feet. So a lot of us talk ourselves out of, oh, 55 is too big for the master
really
bedroom
not.
or the family room. And the thing is, it's not. It's not as big as you would think because it is 48.7 inches side to side. And when you can get the 65 for under $1,000.
For the first time.
Yeah, the 65.
For the first time.
So if you were thinking for a 55-inch TV.
Right. I would go for the larger one.
The 65 inches is 57.5 inches side to side.
Right.
So it's not even as big as you think, but it's really what comes down to, it is the value and the savings. Because I was telling Debbie, we're excited when we can get a 55-inch for under $1,000.
Right.
We're getting a 65 for that, and the 55 is even more affordable.
It's for $699. It's a steal of a deal if you're in the market. And just think of, it's the holidays, and not just because it's the holidays, but it's just the perfect time to get it. You can get it any time of the year, but I wouldn't pass up this deal. Why would you? I would get it right now while you have 12 months of VIP financing. That's interest-free. So when you go into the other department stores, it's not interest-free. You give them your credit card, and a $1,000 TV may end up costing you $1,500 by the time you get ready, finish paying for it. So interest-free. Get it home. And you have until January the 31st. We want you to watch it and enjoy it and crank up that volume. It's like you have surround sound. I mean, that Dolby sound is fantastic. And the fact that you're going from 2 million pixels, did you say 8 million pixels? I mean, look at this picture.
It's funny.
It really changes your experience of watching TV.
Oh, it does. It's so much more vivid. It's so much more in your face, which you love and appreciate. One of our reviewers, she was like, I didn't notice, I wasn't sure if I would know the difference until I got it home. And she got it home and she totally saw the difference.
And that's the beauty of what we can offer you here at HSN, because we can't always say that we have the best deals all the time. That would be impossible. But you'd be hard pressed to beat this one. So we want you to search out there, but this is the first time ever we've offered that 65-inch for under $1,000, and the 55-inch easily with the competition could cost $1,000 just for the 55-inch, but it's $699. So search if you'd like, but we'd like for you to get it home, start using it, start watching television as all your company comes over for the holidays, for Thanksgiving. What do? I mean, when I go to Texas, we're watching the Cowboys on Thursday, on Thanksgiving Day. So you're watching your football games, you're watching your holiday specials, your Charlie Browns, and, just all of the favorites. It just changes your experience. But you have to get it home to actually see it to believe it and hear it to believe it. I mean, I'm looking at it in the studio. You're looking at it at home. I'm telling you, in person, it's a totally different experience. Just the vibrancy.
The detail. And that's why you talk about being able to see it here. Take advantage of the free shipping too.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, it's gonna come right to your door. You can plug it in next to your older TV and be blown away. Another thing, which is only us at HSN, is we've doubled that HSN warranty. Actually, we've doubled the Samsung warranty.
Double the warranty.
Yeah, so normally it's a 1-year warranty, which is kind of nice. But when you think about how long you're gonna have it, that extra year and all the users that are gonna sit in front of it, that is huge. And it's a Samsung certified warranty. So Samsung will actually, they can do remote management of your TV. Have you ever been confused? Where did this app go? How did it? They can really hook you up.
So not 1 year, let me get it straight. Not 1 year, but 2 years.
Just because it's at HSN.
Just because it's at HSN, a 2-year warranty. And that's the beauty of shopping here. I mean, I hate to toot our own horn, but
Toot toot. Go ahead.
But it's really great that we're able to offer these type of deals. And you guys, you tell us, read the reviews, you love this television. I would definitely get it home on the 12 months. I can't believe that we have the 12 months VIP financing. Like sometimes we only have 9 months. This is 12 months.
And 9 is good.
And 9 is
better.
good, but 12 is better. I mean, $58 and some change for the $58 for the 55-inch and $83 for the 65-inch actually makes it affordable and accessible. I mean, it really does. And I don't even like to, I don't know about you, I don't like to go to the movies as much just because of the hassle of what they charge me. I guess I'm cheap.
I just went yesterday.
It's like by the time you get some popcorn and something to drink, I mean, and then my kid's like, oh, I want pizza, and it's like...
I went yesterday, and it'd been almost a year.
I know.
Because you can't go all the time.
They nickel and dime you.
But you want to watch it all, and
Right.
you can watch it all, and it's going to look good. So I've told you about the name brand and the color and the pixels, which, by the way, the pixels, it has micro dimming, ultra high definition dimming in here. What does that mean? It's going to actually, if you ever turn on the kitchen light and you get a little glare,
Sure.
or you know the sun's coming in the window
Right.
and you can't quite see it, or maybe it's a darker movie and it's just everything's darker.
Right.
This will adjust per pixel, not just per scene,
so
not just per
fascinating.
movie or content, but per pixel, making it more vivid, because there's a lot of white going on right here. But you know, even that has different shades of stuff going on. So your detail's great.
Gorgeous.
One thing we haven't even talked about, remember, this is a smart TV. So you got the #1 name, the #1 spec, you got the curve because it's Samsung, and then you have all these smart features built in. Samsung prides themselves on their smart hub experience. They say, we want you to be searching less and watching more.
Right.
Have we all been there where it's like, where's that movie? You mentioned the Charlie Brown movie.
Right.
How do I find it? I have to go into each app. They want it to be a seamless, fast experience. Jump into Netflix. I want you to point out how quickly we got into Netflix. That is the quad-core processor on the inside. The detail, the interface, get a quick preview of what's in the show so you can see what's going on. Another fun thing, which, I mean, you can notice right over here, all the different apps. I mean, this is what I've curated, YouTube and the internet if I'd like. HSN Shop by Remote. It's down there behind that little HSN bug in the corner. But what you're gonna notice, not every TV, not every cable manufacturer or provider offers HSN Shop by Remote. This television does. So that means you're cutting to the head of the line. You can watch HSN in all its glory, but also do some shopping while you're watching TV. It's just, and you notice how quick and seamless it brings it up. This is what we just pulled up. This is HSN Live right now on TV. That is the convenience of investing in newer technology, in a great name brand with great colors at the end of the day, and that's what you're gonna enjoy for years to come.
I mean, this is a fascinating deal. I mean, I'm just enjoying looking at who was that, Adam Freeman?
Yep.
There you go. You're gonna be mesmerized by whatever it is that you're watching. So if you watch a lot of TV, you're somewhat of a homebody, and you know, this time of year, even if you're not a homebody in the summer because it's warm, when it gets a little bit colder, don't you just love snuggling up on the couch in your favorite little blanket, your little cute little fuzzy house shoes, and watching a good movie with your little hot chocolate? This is perfect. It just sets the stage and it elevates your game, and you're really going to enjoy it. We invest a lot in our home, and this is something you're not going to replace next year, next 2 years, next 3 years. You're gonna have this for 10 years and up. At least that's how I am with a TV. If it ain't broke, you know, I'm gonna stay with whatever the best quality is. I'm like that with a car. You get the best quality and you stick with it. You're going to enjoy this. You really are. And so just get it home for $58 on the 12-month VIP financing. That's for this 55-inch. And then for the 65-inch over here, $83 a month. It's so doable.
Phenomenal.
It's a phenomenal deal. I want to hear can I just hear that Dolby sound?
Of course. We got to take down the lights and everything.
Well, just think about you know, you can pull up your music channels and listen to all your holiday music.
Yep, and things, all the details. Imagine watching this without the rev of the engine, or a sporting event without the clashes and the engine, or Jaws without the dun. This is even full volume, but that's Dolby Digital Audio, 120 watts refresh rate, so it keeps up with the action, which is important. I'm gonna turn down the volume again a little bit.
It's just impressive.
But also what's cool about, have you ever watched TV? I mean, we have graphics on our screen right now, but also you watch news shows, and you have all that stuff scrolling at the bottom, sports stuff scrolling at the bottom.
Right.
And it's blurry, it can't keep up.
Right.
When you go to 4K, I kind of like to say it's like readers for your television, because the text is crisper, which means the images are crisper, the details. I mean, you can see the little detail in this fur collar. That's normally could be a washout.
Wow.
Not with this TV. We don't want a washed out experience.
No.
And the cool part about it is you're not settling for that. We all have been to the big box stores, and we see the walls of TV.
I mean, I like to go in there just because it's just impressive.
Sure.
You know, they've just got TVs everywhere.
Exactly.
You know, you can do that. But you're not going to walk out of there with this deal.
You're not going to get the 2-year warranty.
No, you're not going to get
normally we start looking like, okay, that one's
or the free
too
shipping.
expensive, right?
You know how much they charge you for, you go into one of those big stores, and it's like $100 sometimes to deliver your good. This is free shipping, and this is not lightweight. I mean, shipping is very important here. But I want to tell you how much we've knocked off on this TV. So we've knocked $380 off the 55-inch. And we've knocked $600 off the regular price of the 65-inch. That is a phenomenal deal. And then the free shipping, that's even more of a savings. So that's just fascinating. $380 off of this, $600 off the 65-inch. And the fact that you can get that 65-inch for the first time under $1,000 is our lowest price ever. If you've been thinking about it, I would get it home. You do have until January the 31st, that's like 3 months, to test drive this, to start watching your favorite shows. Enjoy it with your family. And if you don't absolutely love it, our return policy is we don't want you to keep it. We do want you to send it back. But you're gonna love it. You're gonna get so spoiled because this is good television watching. It just changes your experience. It's like a movie, like you're going to a movie theater every day.
But it's good television watching that's affordable.
But it's affordable.
Which, I mean, back in the day when flat screens came out, out of the park, too expensive. 4K even was too expensive. You can get this home, and you've mentioned going to the big box stores. I mean, I remember going there, and it's like, okay, I really want that TV, but I want that price. And then we start settling for, what's the name? I don't know the name. You know Samsung. 13 years, they've been #1. We're shipping it to you for free, because once we had to go to the big box store in our family, so we ran to the store, we picked out the TV, whole rigmarole. Mom wanted this, we wanted that.
And they really won't negotiate with you.
Oh, they brought the box out from the back.
They will not negotiate.
We had to come back the next day, because we didn't have a car. For all of us in the car and the TV, we didn't have enough room.
And I'm telling you, when they deliver it, it's so expensive. So take advantage of the free shipping, take advantage of 12 months, not 9 months, but 12 months of VIP financing, $58 to get this TV home. We've already knocked $380 off, and basically $83 to get this, the 65-inch. So if you don't have an HSN credit card, because you will need that to get your 12-month VIP financing, then give us a call. We'd love to help you get signed up and help you get approved for that. You can search HSN card at hsn.com, or you can call that number you see there, which is 800-695-1418. And this is 12-month VIP financing on all computers and televisions for $499 and up, which this qualifies. And so tell us, so is the remote special at all?
The remote's just an easy, convenient remote control. Batteries are included. What I'm just showing you, have you ever taken photos on your phone at the party? And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, let me show you what's on my phone. Or just flip it up to the big screen. I mean, that's what I was able to do tonight. I mean, photos of you guys over there in the back doing your thing, and I'm just taking photos. But that's the convenience of the investment in Samsung. What you're gonna notice too, see how it's mirroring my phone? If you ever wanted to be playing a game on your phone and put it on the big screen, you can do that with this. I mean, tons of options, and those little nuances are what made Samsung #1. Because back in the day, I mean, 13 years ago when they first were #1, were cell phones around? I mean, that's just where they've grown with technology. So you're getting a great investment with a great name brand. And there's some cachet when you're like, oh, I know that name brand. Oh, they got a Samsung. That's nice and convenient. But you also have the peace of mind of knowing you got a good deal. You got a 2-year warranty. You got 4K, which is, I mean, Black Friday's coming up. I get that. And a lot of time they'll have deals, but it's on high definition. That is so dated. That is so 2000. I mean, you want really something that's gonna grow and expand as you grow and expand. And another important thing is that extended holiday return policy, get it home, plug it in, enjoy it. Through Thanksgiving weekend, through Christmas, through pretty much all the football season.
That's the best time. That is the very best time to try it. It really is. All your favorite holiday shows coming on. Fascinating. But let's go over 4K again. Because you may be thinking, 4K, what is that? I don't know. Who knows? 4K basically means...
It's an upgrade. It's going from 2 million pixels, which is high definition, to 8 million. And one of our reviewers called, or she wrote in, she was like, I didn't really notice it, but if my bank account went from 2 million to 8 million, I noticed it. And you will see a substantial difference because it's more vivid. vivid, it's more crystal clear. The details are more exciting, and that's something we've settled on in the past, where we think, oh, that's a pretty picture, or wow, that's a pretty cinematic picture on the curved screen, which you're getting. And remember too, with older footage that's non-4K, Samsung can up-convert it, digitally enhancing the detail, digitally enhancing the color to walk away with a better visual experience. And then we get into the color story, the high dynamic range. Not all, crayons in the crayon box are created equal. So with standard color, you have about 8 crayons. Remember at the beginning it was what, yellow, blue, and green that made all the other colors, or red, blue, and green? Now you're walking away with high dynamic range, pure picture color. So you're going, I mean, look at that. And the thing is, even with the purples and the yellows and the reds and the greens, you're getting millions of shades within each color.
That is so cool.
And so what you're getting, it's not washed out, it's realistic, it's more vivid. And imagine, it's football uniforms on the field. I mean, you've watched golf or
it's like
football.
You're right there.
And the grass looks good.
Right.
The grass will look really good.
I mean, I love that it's right there. Like say you're, I don't know, looking at some symphony or performance. It's going to be like you have a seat at that concert. It's like you're right there. So don't miss out on this opportunity. It's just an excellent deal. It's the lowest price that we've offered it. We have free shipping. We have 6 months flexible payments if you want to take advantage of that. The 55-inch, we've knocked $380 off for you. On VIP financing for 12 months, if you have your HSN credit card, you get it home for $53 and some change. Now, the 65-inch right behind me, the lowest price we've ever offered it, the first time we've ever offered it for under $1,000. We've knocked $600 off of that. Look at that. And you get that home on 12-month VIP financing for $83 and some change. It's just really a fascinating deal, especially when you're getting the free shipping, and it's the perfect time of year. So you don't have to do anything but call us up, write down the order number, and we'll deliver it to your door, and you can start watching wonderful television. The sound is just amazing, and it's just an experience that you will enjoy time and time again. You don't have to go to the movies. You can watch your movies at home.
It's cinematic just at home, because remember, it's a 4K. It's also a curved screen, which is really nice and elegant, because you can't really tell until you get it home.
Right, it's so